Has stepped down after pleading guilty to bribery and a red light camera scheme. Jewel Hillary is live in Crestwood tonight with reaction from residents there just hearing this news. Jewel.
Hi, good evening. Although Presta has stepped down as mayor, red light cameras here in the village of Crestwood continue clicking away. Presta had held elected office for more than 20 years, and now the news of his resignation comes after he accepted a bribe and pled guilty to bribery charges after accepting a bribe from a former executive who was trying to expand the use of those red light cameras here in the village of Crestwood. Longtime Crestwood resident Esther Meyer was surprised when WGN shared with her that the village of Crestwood's leader, now former mayor Lou Presta, stepped down.
Lou Presta, the mayor, he
Yes.
resigned yesterday.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
He did? Oh, wow.
In contrast, news of Presta's resignation comes as no surprise to Roberta Coppers.
Well, I know he's been in trouble for a long time, and I think it was probably a good thing that he left. And I'm hoping that they get somebody in who will be honest and will work with the city and make sure that businesses stay there.
As it relates to former Mayor Presta and red light cameras, a cloud of controversy hung over him as federal investigators performed a wide-ranging bribery investigation. Presta allegedly took a $5,000 bribe from a SafeSpeed executive. SafeSpeed is a company that operates red light cameras in Crestwood and more than 20 other suburbs. In February, while WGN investigates reporter Ben Bradley questioned Presta about the allegations against him, this happened.
Did you take a bribe?
No comment.
Well, in the court argument, please don't touch me.
We're done.
Don't ever touch a reporter or any other citizen.
I'm coming over here. I already said it once from sitting down. We're done.
On Tuesday, Presta shared his resignation letter with the Board of Trustees. In part, he writes, "It has been an honor serving the residents of our village as a trustee and as mayor. I will make myself available to my successor to provide a smooth transition." Presta pled guilty to bribery and tax charges, but today his attorneys downplayed any wrongdoing, writing in a statement, "In addition to those tax charges, Lou Presta pled guilty to bribery in that he accepted campaign contributions under the pretense that he would look into increasing red light violations in Crestwood and would also look into a second red light intersection. Lou Presta did neither." While Roberta is not surprised by Presta's resignation, she is a fan of the red light cameras.
If you're obeying the law, you should have no problem. And I see so many people, when I go to work in the morning, they run red lights.
Records revealed Crestwood's cameras have generated more than $2.2 million for the village and an additional $1.1 million in fees for SafeSpeed since October 2019, when federal agents first carried out publicly known raids related to the company.
I thought he was doing a good job, but then I heard about the briberies. Then it was like, oh no, that changed my mind.
According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, 71-year-old Presta faces 5 years in prison on those bribery charges and 3 years behind bars for those tax offense charges. His sentencing is scheduled for next year on February the 23rd. Reporting live in Crestwood, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Thank you, Jewel. Police in